September 28th, and this plant has been drying for I believe 6, maybe 8 days. Anyways, I guess it doesn't really matter the days, but it matters to the fact that when you hear that? That's a crack. It's a crack, yeah. So that means that's dry. So, and the bud feels quite dry. So it's actually time to take and put it into containers, which I've got tubs like this, which I'll be putting them in to burp them. I've only got these 2 sections left, because I've already done quite a few sections already. And this is what I got in here so far. And I've been just kind of trimming off the excess leaf, as you see here. Well, that's what's in there, and it's clean stuff there. Alright, that's it for now. Just trimming up the Pepe La Pew mother plant. So as you can see so far, I've got this much in the container, and I haven't even finished the plant yet. I still got one big branch which has a bunch of limbs on it still yet to finish up, which is over there behind the curtain in the drying room. So I basically right now is just doing some of these lower buds, maybe small, but the weight, it's for the weight, and the small buds still got potency. So they may not be big because of course it's a sativa to start with. The buds may be small, but the potency is not. I've actually already tried a couple buds of this already just earlier this evening, and it's definitely very cerebral, all in the head. Basically it's a head buzz, not a body buzz at all, and you get no tiredness. But yeah, that's the thing. Most people say, oh, the buds are so small, that's not worth keeping, it's not even worth cleaning. The potency says it all. I don't care about the size of the buds. There's potency there, it's worth it. The thing is too, that this has just been finished drying. It's not cured yet or burped. But yet, I could taste all the flavors in it already without even curing it. So, I am going to cure it though, because I want to lock that flavor in. I also want those trichomes to get a little bit stickier as they dry. And yeah, and then we'll see what is going on then. Like I said, I've already tried it. Definitely a very cerebral head buzz. But yeah, we'll see if the flavors change, the profiles at all later. That's it for now. Alright, so I'm just finishing up the rest of the first of the Pepe La Pew mother plant, the first one that I had pulled. So this is what I got left here to clean up. A couple top colas and just some buds off that I snipped off the branches, which I've got all piled up here. Stripped them all clear and clean. So now I basically got that plant is just about done. Just got to clean up these here, get them into the container, and then I'll be going outside to harvest the Black Skunk, because it is now 11:38. But by the time I get done the rest of all of this, by the time I get done all of this, it'll be probably pushing about midnight. So I will, as soon as I'm done that, I'm gonna basically done this here. I mean, it's gonna be time for a skinny, and then I'm gonna go out there and start pulling the Black Skunk. So stay tuned. We're going to be on that right after I am done with this. Well, not right after I'm done with this, because like I said, I'm going to sit back and smoke a skinny before I go out there and start pulling. So we're going to put this on pause for now. I'm going to put this on pause for now, and then I'm going to finish cleaning up all this here. Well, put on pause in a second here, but I'm going to clean up the rest of this here. Then I'll kind of video what I've got in the container there in a short. Just going to show I'm doing a couple of these. It's easy cleaning up. It's just basically squeezing the leaf so it breaks off. Yeah, so just basically squeezing and twisting the leaf. Comes off fairly easy, leaving the flower behind. Don't want to pinch in too far. I usually just grab the tips. And the tips usually will take the rest of the bud off. Just like that, quick and simple. There. Just taking off the leaves that are sticking out. Anything that's inside the bud stays until time to smoke them, because when you do cut it up, eventually you'll get some of that leaf. You'll get it out of there. Yeah, I did a lot of cleaning up too prior to pulling this Pepe La Pew mother plant. So it kept it minimal for what I've got to take off. I didn't do a heavy defoliation on it like I did with the Black Skunk, which I won't have to really do a lot of cleaning up of it when it's dry. It's just maybe a little bit, because there's a little bit of leaf will be in there, but it won't be all these tips sticking out like this one. And what I mean by tips sticking out, and this will show you in a second here. Okay, so you'll see all of that stuff is the tips all sticking out. That's basically what you won't see a whole lot of that on the Black Skunk. When I go to pull it off, you'll see a lot of that will be all pretty well been picked right up into the bud pipe type basically. So now as the flower dries, what leaf is on there will start to protrude past the outside of the bud as the buds start to dry and shrink. The leaf itself will be protruding out a little farther, even though it has been cut back to the bud. But yeah, and then it makes it a lot easier to get that. Once the bud dries, it'll be able to get the leaves off, the short leaves that I had left on, which ain't very much. Not like what I left on here. So that's basically, there's the cleanup. So as you see, the buds aren't very big, but size is fooling because these things are very potent. That I know because I've already tried some of it. Like I had mentioned, when I started to do the cleaning up, I figured, I'll try a little bit of just to see what it tastes like and all that. And, you know, it actually tastes pretty good for being that it hasn't been cured. And so once it's cured, it's probably going to be a little bit more mellow, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the profile brings. Simple, clean, done, finished. And one more. Where's the a small one here? Done. So I'm only pinching the surface of the bud. I'm not pinching into the bud. I don't want to pull any of the bud off. So I'm only going as the surface of the bud. Just basically pulling on what leaves are sticking out. And they just basically break right off because they're dry. So it's simple, clean, done. Alright, so lots of sweet leaf still. And that's just off the first Pepe La Pew plant. So, and I've got, let's see, another Pepe Le Pew plant to go. So that will be a whole lot more of that. So I'll probably get another tub just like this. Actually, probably maybe 2 tubs, because that next plant of the Pepe Le Pew is actually bigger than the first one. So there's what we got. Oops, we missed a couple of these there. There. That's what it looks like. And that's basically how full it is. Now, each one of these tubs, if I get them full, is roughly 15 and almost, wait a minute, no. 15 and a half ounces roughly I can fit in each one of these tubs. Anywhere from 13 to 15 ounces. Yeah, so figuring, I don't know, this is probably, that's full from the one plant. That's probably about maybe, I'd say about maybe 12 ounces. Might be 12 ounces there, but I'll have to weigh that up and get the scale on that. So let's see what that is going to weigh up to. Alright, got scale there. I got it in grams, so let's see. We're going to change that. Alright, we got 2 ounces. Now, I got to put that somehow. Alright, so we've got to reset that. Oh, shit. What did I do? Alright, so we're at, see how to reset this is, alright, set to 0. Okay, we're at 0. So now I take this one off, because that's the same size as that one, and I'm going to put this one on. Okay, so we are, you're not going to be able to see it, but I got to bring it down here and we might be able to see it. We are at, oh man, I just bring it over there a little. There. we are at 12 pounds, 0.74. 12 ounces, 0.074. So 12 ounces, that's what I've got in there. Just, well, almost 13, but no, 12.074. So 12, just a little over 12 ounces. So that's what I kind of thought, close to about 13, because it's not quite full. Because these will fit 15 ounces full in these containers. And all this is a cuts cheese balls. I used to get those from Costco, but I couldn't find them last, and I went over to Walmart, and they got the same one but a smaller container. You can see that it's not quite as big. So it's about it's a little more. It's about 3/4 container compared to that one. That's about 3/4 of that for the size. So other than that, I picked that up because I couldn't get any more of these containers, and I don't know exactly what this fills. I think this here one probably fills 12 ounces in this one, and these ones are about 15 ounces, 3 ounces more. So other than that, I'm pretty sure I could probably fit all of this. I can probably fit all of this into this one. So that's probably about 12 ounce container there. 15 for the big ones. And for the ice cream containers that I also use, which I got a pile of them there, which basically I think those fit about 8 ounces, I think it was in those. So I got enough containers anyways for burping. All right, so that's it for the Pepe La Pew. The next one is going to be the Black Skunk coming down, and that's going to be very shortly. So I am now smoking one of those Pepe La Pews. Yeah, it's a nice thick smoke. It's amazing how it doesn't have that green taste. Like usually you have to cure it to get that flavor. This has already got the flavor there already. It's got, let's see if I can pick up what the flavor is. Skunky, definitely skunky. Got like, I can't really describe the flavor. Earthy, skunky, and a little sweetness. Yeah, but it's really, really, really smooth. Clearly. No choking, no harshness. Full flavor. Yeah, full flavor. Gotta watch how much I take. Other than that, I think I might have filled my lung a little too much. Yeah, nice and smooth. Yeah, it's got like an earthy, a slight skunky smell. All right, almost done this. So it's time to put this on pause. In the next bit, you'll see I'll be pulling the Black Skunk.